Ms. Enrich, over the last few days, we've spoken to several survivors, victims, and one growing concern has certainly been about the current situation inside Gaza in terms of the hostages. Never before have we seen this kind of a hostage crisis. Perhaps this is a first for even Israel, with over 200 people in captivity of Hamas. There have been some reports that have been doing the rounds with regards to the fact that there have been negotiators that have been brought into the picture. What's the current situation like? Because that remains the biggest bone of contention.
You're correct. It is a very complex issue. I can tell you that here in Israel, we have about 240 families of these hostages who didn't sleep one night for 24 days. They have no more tears to cry out. And somehow they are the ones who are giving us the most strength as a nation to carry out our moral duty and to fight Hamas terrorists and bring to their defeat. And of course, the hostage situation is a real complexity for this operation. But we have defined two goals for our conduct in Gaza right now. First is to bring to the destruction of Hamas regime as a government body and as a military wing in Gaza. And the second one, obviously, and they go hand in hand, is that we want to see the hostages back in Israel. And we are calling on Hamas to release them unconditionally and immediately. And we are hoping to see more international pressure being exerted on Hamas, because that is the only reason why they have released 4 hostages so far, if you remember, because of the mounting international pressure. So we want to see the world rallies behind Israel and amplifying our demand. We also want to see the Red Cross insisting on paying them a visit to examine their status and get access to them.
Ms. Enrich, with regards to what really happens next in terms of the support that you're getting in, Western world have come together, countries like India have completely supported you. But I want to also ask you with regards to the recent development inside UNGA. India's position on this matter. Here in India, the opposition parties have targeted the government by saying that this was not the right approach. But India has been very clear about its position that perhaps negotiation is the way forward, but a resolution which does not make a mention of Hamas, a resolution which does not really condemn the brutality of Hamas, is something that India isn't going to support. I want to ask you, as a chief representative of the Prime Minister's office in Israel, how do you essentially view India's position in UNGA?
First, you are 100% correct. A resolution that does not condemn Hamas for their sheer evil acts is 100% ridiculous. Unfortunately, I can tell you that Israelis have gotten used to the anti-Israel bias and double standard